Um, Good afternoon, everyone that has the opportunity to listen to this video. My name's again Kennedy Adidotonade. I'm humbled. I'm very happy to speak to you. And my topic today is going to be focusing on situation of things in my land where I was born. I'm a Yoruba man and I'm from Nigeria. I've lived in this part of the world, in the Western world, for 10 years now. And I'm so, concerned about the situation of my people. My people, I mean, the race that I come from, the land that my great grandfather left for us to be able to occupy so that we can call ourselves a nation. Now, my main point here today is for you to know that you, you that is listening to me, you need to understand that in the history of the world, in the history of the world, oftentimes it takes the poor, it takes the less privileged to start a fight for freedom. It takes the poor, the less privileged, the uneducated, the one that are not the elites within the society to start a fight for freedom. Now, why am I saying this? Today, as I'm talking to you in Yoruba land, Sunday Igboho is the man, is the hero of our race, of this generation. Yes, many people can point fingers, they can say a lot of things, but I will let you know one thing that you should never expect that the so-called people that bag PhD, that bag masters, that are lawyers, that are doctors, that are surgeons, you should not be expecting them to be the one to fight for your freedom. You have to see that, oh yes, I have been pushed to the wall and I need to fight. So don't expect that, oh, it's gonna be a easy thing, bud of roses. It's just easy, calm and gone. No, freedom it's never given. Freedom has to be won. You have to fight for it. You have to win it. While doing it, sacrifices are paid. People have to pay the sacrifice to get their freedom. A short story. United States that everybody around the world want to come to. I wrote a song that says, no matter what is going on in the world, everybody want to come to America. No matter what is going on in America, everybody want to come to America. Do you know why? Because in this America, in this United States of America, some people pay the sacrifice at the right time. They saw that no, we cannot continue to be a slave to our own fellow brothers. And they fought against the British to deliver them different kind of names. Yes, those guys were not the educated ones. They were not the one that went to Harvard, that went to Yale, that went to Princeton, that went to all these great universities. But they stood up against the British and said, no, this has to stop. They called it a revolutionary army. Before you know it, it led to only 13 states started it. Before you know it, and everybody joined them. The same thing is happening now today in Yoruba land. So Igboho saw the opportunity that, oh, my people cannot be subjected to slavery in their own land. And said, no, we have to stand up. And he stood up to fight for his people. The same way you have that responsibility. Because a time will come that history will be told. Where were you? Where were you when that history will be recorded? The names of people that are responsible. Where were you? What are you doing? What have you done? Therefore, stop listening or stop waiting for when the so-called big lawyers will start, oh, we need to go and meet. Federal government doesn't have any business with what's going on in our land. Because it is a fight for freedom of our people, of our land, of our freedom. Our women, our men that are local in the villages have no more freedom, that they can confidently go to their farm and say, oh, we need to have food, put food on the table. Do you think that is sanity? No, that is not sanity. We're already in a siege. We are already in a siege. He said they at he said we are in a siege, that we are already we're fighting what is worse than war. When you are fighting war, you know that war is coming from here. Gun is being shot. Right now you are sealed. You have no peace in your own home, in your own land, within your own race, within your own tribe. And all of you are sleeping. We are already fighting a war. Just look at it. Look at it. From Ogun to Lagos, from Lagos to Oyo, from Oyo to Kwara, from Kwara to Osun, Osun to Ondo, don't take it. So tell me where there is peace. No, because we are in a siege. And all of you are pretending that, we need these lawyers to stand. They will never stand because they are benefiting from corruption. The politicians that you celebrate will never stand up because they are part of the corruption. They are part of the corruption. You should not be expecting them. It is the people, you from each village to each village. You have to stand up for your freedom. You have to tell the world that no, I have to be free. We have to be free. You have, rice in your farm. You couldn't go there to get rice. By the time you get there, full and you have put their cattle and everything is gone. You went back home crying and praying. That crying and praying make it sure that Fulani will leave your farm? No, it won't. It won't. It has never happened anywhere in the world. And I've been saying, as great your prayer is, there is room for prayer, there's room for action. What Sunday Igboho and many of us, our youth and wonderful people are doing now, it is the path that we ought to have followed. In 1967, Nigeria ceased to exist. All of you are all of them, you can name them from Yoruba land that have been in great places. They call themselves lawyers, they call themselves doctors, they call themselves CEOs. They are all corrupt. They are part of the corruption. But now we celebrate them, we give them shift assistance to across different villages. The Obas, they are giving them shift assistance because they give them money. But they knew they are part of the corruption. They are the evil that destroy our land, that collapse all the industry in Yoruba land. Fulani occupy all the power in the positions of power. And yet, none of them is speaking. They say, because, what is that? What is it? Nothing. So, it is most important that you have freedom. When you don't have freedom, you are a slave to your people. You are a slave in your own land. So, what we are fighting is a freedom to our people. And our people deserve the freedom. Because the kings, the Obas in our land, they have no choice than to support the people. Because we make them the king. If I make them the king, whatever I will choose whoever the king is, it is because that man called king today, because there are people in his land. If there is no land and there are no people, he or she or whatever, he will not be a king or a queen or a delay, whatever it is. So, my brothers and sisters, I am proud to be a Yoruba man. That language, Yoruba language, is currently being spoken across the world. It's been spoken in Cuba, in Brazil, in some other countries across North Africa. Even in America, it's being taught in many schools. And yet you are not celebrating. You don't see the future we are talking about. We have the greatest future in the history of the world. Because we are a kingdom. We are raised with crown on our head. We are not an entity. We built in North America. The Yorubas built in North America, including other African slaves. If you don't know, you need to start knowing. You need to start know who we are, where we are coming from, and why we need our own nation. We need our freedom. And that freedom can never be gotten without you. We need you to stand up, rise up to the challenge and say no. We need you to stand up and say, I am ready to fight for the freedom of myself, my children, and the unborn children. And they will pray for you. They will remember you every day. They will say, oh, our father did this. They will honor you. They will respect you. Yes, because we shall be free. Thank you so much. My name's Kennedy Adedotanlade. I'm so grateful to have you and for you to listen to this today. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.